What's going on, fam? We back on here with the Juke, man, and today we're going to be giving my ALDS preview. As you know, the Yankees are taking on the Guardians. And before we dive into that, if you aren't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe down below. And if you brush your teeth this morning, smash that like button down below, man.
1-2. Line drive into right center field. That's going to do it. The Yankees win the game. A walk-off pinch hit RBI single. Gleyber Torres comes off the bench and becomes a hero. Now the Yankees are telling the fans, do not do that. They were throwing things. Judge came out and said, settle down. We don't need that.
All right, guys, so the Yankees are taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We did face them 6 times this year, and we beat them 5 out of the 6 times. Record of 5-1. Guardians are a sneaky good team, though. The Guardians have been on a little streak. They've been winning a lot of games recently. So it's all about when you can catch fire and if you're going to keep that fire going on into the playoffs. So the Guardians are definitely on that roll. They did beat the Tampa Bay Rays, but if you look at that series, man, both of those teams did not really put up that much points. They put up a collected 3 against the Rays in both games, and the Rays put up only 1. So there wasn't much scoring going on in that game. You can credit the pitching, though, of course. Shane Bieber, Tristan McKenzie pitched lights out for them against that Rays lineup. But personally, I think our lineup is a little better than the Rays. If you didn't notice, one of the biggest difference makers is going to be Aaron Judge, the best player in the league, of course. We got Stanton in that lineup. Some guys that you can't. Some guys that you really can't make that many mistakes on. So I think we have less margin of error when it comes to our lineup, so you can't really mess around with us. And then personally, I take our starting pitching over their starting pitching. You know, we got some guys over there too. Garrett Cole is going to be the starter for game 1, Nestor Cortez for game 2, and Severino for game 3. Those 3 are the same pitchers that I thought was going to go into it. Obviously, Montas was supposed to be that game 2 starter, but you know, he didn't really pan out for us after we traded for him, and who knows what's going to happen when he comes back next year. He did go on the IL with the shoulder injury, but I still think we have what it takes to really just take care of the Cleveland Guardians. I have us taking them in 3 or 4 games. Might be a little gentleman's sweep, and I think that's going to be what we're leaning towards. They might get 1 game, but honestly, I just feel like the Yankees are that much better, and I just hope that we do not come out rusty. I will say that 1 week, that 1 bye week, of course, I would have much rather have a bye week than not playing the first round. You look at a team like the Mets, and you know they wish they had a bye week, but at the same time, I hope we don't get a little rusty. I hope we don't start off slow. We need to continue to play the way we were playing. So I hope the Yankees pick it up on that part. And I think the 2 X factors on both teams, of course, is Aaron Judge and Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is the best player on their team, and I just think that when it comes to Garrett Cole, when it comes to Nestor Cortez and Severino, do not let him beat you. Whatever it takes, you can walk him for all I care. Just do not let that man beat you. Outside of them, they don't really have any crazy hitters. Josh Naylor loves to hit against us, though, so watch out for him as well. Andres Jimenez, he's one of the best players on their team as well, so those are some guys to look out for in the lineup. And then when it comes to their pitching, we just need to make sure that we're getting to their pitching early, because we don't want them to go 7 shutty, 8 shutty, and have Emmanuel Clase come out of the pen. Because once he comes in, it's pretty much lights out, game's over. So we need to make sure we're grabbing the lead. We need to make sure we're trying to get into that bullpen as fast as we can and see if we can put up some runs. And I think the Yankees will be able to do that. One of the biggest reasons I have us over the Guardians is Aaron Judge, and I think Aaron Judge is going to be batting leadoff. You know, he's been batting leadoff for the past 25-ish games, 20 to 25-ish games, and one of the big reasons, of course, is to make sure he was getting as much at-bats as he can as he was trying to break that record. Obviously, the record is out the window now. We're in the playoffs. We need to focus on winning these playoff games, but I think Aaron Judge is still going to bat leadoff because he's the best player, and that gives him more opportunities to hit. Behind him, I'm going to have Anthony Rizzo. This is who we had most of the time during the season. I think it's going to stay consistent to that. Anthony Rizzo batting lefty does break it up from right to left, so it gives a little more balance to it. And yeah, he's had power numbers, good power numbers. Not really great average numbers, but we need all our big boys at the top of the lineup to make sure that we're bringing in some runs as fast as we can and as much as we can. Batting 3, I'm going to have Giancarlo Stanton batting number 3. He's been struggling as of late, but like literally the last 3 games, he hit a couple bombs. So hopefully Giancarlo Stanton in October is a real thing. Him playing in October, he gets hot in October. And I think as a playoff man, in the playoffs, we need him to stand up big, and I think he will. Batting 3rd, it has to be Giancarlo Stanton. And batting 4th, we're going to have Gleyber Torres. Now, here it comes with Gleyber Torres, and not just him. He's been playing really good, and he needs to be in the lineup. Where does DJ LeMahieu fit in? He might have been our second baseman, might have been our third baseman, might have been DH. whole bunch of things going on. Stanton's going to be DH. Gleyber's going to be playing second base. Gleyber has been playing really well as of late, and I think that's going to carry into the playoffs, and I hope it carries into the playoffs because he's going to be a big piece on getting in on this run and seeing if we can make it all the way. Batting at 5, I have Oswaldo Cabrera. He's been super hot lately, hitting home runs left and right. He finished the season with about 4 or 5 home runs, and all of them came in bunches, honestly. So he's been doing a good job at platooning, playing in different positions. He's going to be playing left field for us. In my opinion, he'll be playing left field. And yeah, man, he's been playing really well, and I think we just need that switch hitting ability towards the front end of the lineup and have him provide some of the juice to the lineup. I give him some credit for giving us some of that juice when our season was looking crazy in August. So he's going to be batting number 5. And number 6, I'm going to be having Josh Donaldson playing third base. This does leave DJ LeMahieu out of the starting lineup. Is he going to be on the roster to play on the bench? I'm not 100% sure, but I think DJ LeMahieu is going to have to come off the bench. And DJ's just not healthy. He's not healthy. Is he a better hitter than Josh Donaldson? In terms of contact, yes, but he's just not able to pull the ball right now or drive the ball outside of the stadium. So Josh Donaldson's going to be playing third base. He plays well defensively as well. But DJ LeMahieu, he's going to have to sit this one out, and Josh Donaldson's going to be batting 6th. 7, we're going to have Jose Trevino, our starting catcher. Obviously, him and Higashioka do switch. But I'm going to have Jose Trevino starting off for game 1, and he's going to be batting 7th. And then 8th, we're going to have Harrison Bader. I think Harrison Bader, he struck out a little bit, but he also got some timely hits. I'm kind of picking in between Harrison Bader at 8 or 9, just because I feel like it's going to be good for him to turn the lineup over and get guys like Judge at bats and stuff like that. But I'm ultimately have him at 8 because I'm going to throw IKF at number 9. IKF playing shortstop. He'll be in the number 9 hole. And he just needs to turn the ball over. As you know, he doesn't really hit too much home runs, but if he can just knock some singles through, give some guys some extra at-bats, get some people on base for Aaron Judge, that's exactly what we need. So I think IKF is going to be batting 9th. With that being said, that is the starting lineup in terms of hitting. But look for Matt Carpenter to come in some place, some form. Who knows? It might be in an IKF spot. It might be in a Oswald Cabrera spot. It might be in a couple different spots. But Matt Carpenter, he's going to get some at-bats. They already said that he's going to be on the roster. So look for him to pinch hit in this series at any point in time because we need to see some at-bats from him. And he's going to be a big X factor on this team. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap it up for my preview. Like I said, I have us getting a little gentleman sweep. I'll give Cleveland a game, but I don't give them much more than 1 game if they get a game. So I have us winning the series and moving on to play either the Mariners or the Astros. And I've been saying it. I think it's going to be the Astros. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, of course. Subscribe down below. Road to 100 is still active, and like it up if you brushed your teeth this morning. And if you didn't, you're nasty. I got more videos for you right here. And stay tuned for every single post-game video after the game. Catch you guys in the next vid. Peace. Go Yankees. Giants are undefeated, man. The Giants are undefeated. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yes, sir. When it comes to the most valuable player to the team, most valuable player on the best team, I think this team is in good hands. And if we are healthy, the whole East needs to be on our lookout.